Shalom, Israel. Shalom, shalom. This brother Amaziah. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, Wamalak Yahweh Shai, right? Double honors to the elect elders of the house of David that's been in this truth for decades and decades, patiently waiting for the second coming of Yahweh Shai, right? Shalom to all the brothers, the sisters, and children in this truth, magnifying and glorifying Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's name in these last days, right? They're sincerely serving the Lord by keeping His commandments, right? They're abstaining from the world, right? They're making the calling the election sure by reading, praying, fasting, studying, right? Doing all things that they can in these last days, right? And it's going to be a real quick video on, you know what I'm saying? There's no greater love than this. Because our people, we know that our people don't love each other, right? But once we come into this truth, we fully understand who we are. Like, we show love to our God. We show love to our people. And the Lord said there's no greater love than this right here, man, that I'm finna bring out. Because would you truly do this for your brethren and those that's in the truth? Would you truly do this one thing? All right, let's see. Let's get in the book of 1 John. It's like it, John chapter 15 and verse number 13. It reads, it's like I'm gonna start at 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Hey, so we gotta compare our love one another to how Yahweh Shai loved us, right? We have to compare ourselves to that, man, right? And the Lord loved us more than anybody, man, because we was wicked and off. And He was willing to die for us, man. And that's what it's going to say in this next verse. It says, greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends, right? Hey, it's no greater love than that you lay down your life for your friend, man. Right? You might be out there on the highways and byways, somebody coming up trying to shoot. Hey, you get in front of your brother to protect them, right? Hey, that's no greater love than that, man. How much more love can you show than dying for your brethren? Like, just like how Yahweh Shai did, man. So we have to compare our love to how Yahweh Shai loved us, man. That's the spirit that we got to be moving in. That's what Yahweh Shai was trying to show us when He was on the scene, man. Right? That's the spirit that you got to be moving in. Though they're your enemy, right? Though they might, you know what I'm saying, you might have strife between each other. And you got to love him, man. You can't bear no grudge. Right? You can't have no hatred in your heart. Right? You got to love your brethren as you love yourself. Right? Let me jump to this next verse. Salakia. Damn, this damn app. Book of 1 John, chapter 5, and verse number 2. It says, by this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep His commandments. So this is how we know that we love the children of God, which is your brethren, which is the other Israelites, is by keeping the commandments, man, right? And the commandment says you got to love your brother as you love yourself, which will fall under all the laws of, you wouldn't commit adultery with your brother. You wouldn't covet your brother, right? You wouldn't kill your brother, right? It falls under you keeping the law, man. And that's showing love. So what greater love is it for you to die for your brethren, man, right? Hey, there's no greater love than that. Let's get the law real quick. Just want to jump down to the law real quick. Everybody know this one, but I'm going to bring it out. All right, it's already highlighted. See that? Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17, it says, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Right? Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. So you got to love your neighbor as yourself. Right? You wouldn't wish no harm on yourself. So why you wishing harm on your neighbor, man? Right? And you got to want to die for your neighbor, man, if it come down to it. Right? You might be in Jacob's trouble. Right? They got the guillotine out. Hey, I'm jumping in front, man. Right? For my brother. Right? Let me go first, and I could probably boost his zeal, man. Hey, the Lord might save us all. You never know, man. You never know, right? But you had that heart, to go and die for your brother, man, because you loved them that much. That's how much love we gotta be moving with in these last days for one another, man. And that's why our people need this word, right? Because they hate each other, man, not even knowing that we the same, and that we have a common enemy, man, which is not your brethren. All right, so I'm gonna get one more, and I'm gonna close out, because going back to that first verse, man, and we gotta love one another as Christ loved us, man. And what Christ do, man, it's no greater love than what Yahushua did, man, when he came on the scene. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 53 and verse 5. It says, "But he was wounded for our transgressions." So Yahushua went through hell because of our sins, man, because of the things that we went off and did contrary to Yahweh Shemi Yahushua, right? Contrary to the law, right? He was wounded, he was beaten, he was spitting on, right? He was mocked, right? He was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. It says the chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed, right? Let's read on. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way. And that's what we did, man. Because when sheep don't have a shepherd, they go astray. They going the hell off, man, right? They not being led. We went the hell off like sheep, going into this, going into that, right? Breaking this law, right? But Yahushua came, right, to bring us back together, right? For us to turn back to the Lord, right? Let's read on. It says he was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shears is dumb, so he opened not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? For he was cut out of the land of the living. For the transgressions of my people he was stricken. Right? So you see that he was cut out of the land of the living, right? For our transgressions, man, right? For our sins, right? So the Lord, he laid his life down on the line for us, for his people. What greater love is that, man? That's why we say call out Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. All praises to the Most High in the name of his son, man. Because the Lord sent his son to die for us, right? For all of our sins, all of our wickedness, man. And would you die for your brother, right, who sometimes falls short, right? He might be dealing with a weed demon, but he wants to truly serve the Lord, right? Would you jump in front of the bullet for him, right? Would you die for that brother, man? Hey, that's the true love that we got to be moving with in these last days, man. That's true love. It's no greater love than that, man, right? So I ain't want to make this a real long video, right? So brothers can, you know what I'm saying, eat this, meditate on it, right? And Lord willing, start moving in this spirit and apply it, right? So with that, all praises to the Most High, right? Kwame Shabbat Shalom, Kwame Sharala.